Yes, I did stay up for that 18-inning baseball game. I sure hope the boys didn't. I'm Jake. I can't skate. And this is a Flames hockey game day preview. It is the 2-7-1 Calgary Flames against the 4-4-1 Toronto Maple Leafs. It's another tricky test for the boys today as they head into Toronto to face the Leafs, who by their standards have been absolutely brutal to start the season. I know they're 500 and that feels like miles and miles away the way our boys started the season, but right now, both of these teams are outside the playoff line, which would be absolutely egregious for the Leafs in the Matthews era. There's not much change for the Flames from the previous game against the Rangers. In fact, the only change is Adam Klapka coming out and Matt Coronado coming back in. The lines are Huberdeau, Kadri, and Frost. Farabee, Zari, Sharon Govich, Hanzik, Backlund, Coleman, Lomberg, Kirkland, Coronado. How is Coronado going to take being benched for the previous game? And is the fourth line the only place we can put him? I don't really understand how this person is at the bottom of the lineup when we're struggling to score. But generally, this lineup worked last game, so why change it? And on defense, we have Ball and Anderson, Bean and Uyghur, and Hanley and Perek. That's largely the same as it's been the last 3 or 4 games when the Flames have been turning a small corner, so to speak. So again, not much reason to change that up. Similarly, Dustin Wolf is starting for the 10th time in 11th games. He's probably a little bit tired, but he hasn't shown it, so keep riding him, I suppose. Although, we do have to be careful at a certain point because you don't want to do damage to your franchise's future by playing this guy and getting him injured. Ultimately, today for the Flames comes down to, can you replicate what you did against the Rangers against a very strong opponent? If the Flames can replicate how they played at home against New York, I don't see why they can't beat most teams in this league. However, they've shown a remarkable lack of consistency over the first 10 games, and that's largely what's led them to be 2-7-1. So, let's hope in a city that's thoroughly distracted by the Blue Jays being in the World Series, the Flames can go into Toronto and steal some more points and gain some momentum here. There is a path back. I know some of you are gonna be frustrated hearing me say that, but there is a path back to where this team said they wanted to be at the start of the season. And it starts by stringing wins together on this next road trip here. Leafs in the league don't want to compete with the World Series, because why would you? So tonight's game is at 4 p.m. on Sportsnet Flames. Hopefully they actually start showing the feed at 4. the last game on Sportsnet Flames, they had a schedule QR code showing for about the first 2 minutes of the game. I know you're a bit distracted by bigger things right now, Sportsnet, but there are those of us who are still trying to follow our hockey team early in the season and still need you to start the game's feed on time, please. It's time to see if you can rally, Flames. It's time to prove that wasn't just a one-time thing, and you can turn this corner permanently. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do all the YouTube things. Like, share, and subscribe. I still encourage you to donate to Rachel's Raiders in support of Easter Seals, and I'll have that link in the description again. And, as always, go Flames.